Durag Wisdom, Earth date Y2K 17.06.23. Who's responsible? I remember there was this episode of MASH where Hawkeye Pierce, played by Alan Alda, was writing a letter to, I think, Truman, and he went, "Who's responsible?" But of course he meant the insanity. It's insanity. I mean, the war went on for 11 years with that series, the Korean War. But it could be any war, or any absurd situation that you find yourself in thanks to the people that run things. Who's responsible? Who's responsible for the good things, and who's responsible for the rotten and evil things? And sometimes it's not all black and white. There's a little shades of gray in between. And I try to take this and understand it as, well, I have to be responsible. Who's responsible? Here's today's daily news. All right? I call it the Daily Screws. And again, this is the same newspaper that had months and months of great anti-birther bastard Trump stuff. The longest editorials ever written, I think, if you could put it in Guinness, about this creep. And then they turn around after he's flushed into from the toilet bowl into our White House. They complain the Democrats are blocking Neil Gorsuch to the Supreme Court. So here they are on their "Let's Get Trump" thing, and they're so hypocritical, folks. But okay, this refers to the fact that we now found out about the Geo Putin's health plan. And this poor man, he's in a wheelchair. Tons and tons of people in wheelchairs. They blocked Bitch McDumbbell's offices at the Capitol. They were pulled out. They were carried out by cops. Trump Care secret out. Trump Care, I love that. Grab aid from working class. Give it to the rich. Who is responsible for the misery that we have to put up with in the world that we live in, folks? I mean, there's a good way to be responsible and a bad way. And we call the bad way of being responsible irresponsible. But for the sake of simplicity, let's just call it like, who's responsible for this? For 8 years, we had a sane, a corporatist, a middle of the road. That's what's been contaminating the Democratic Party. And that's why they keep losing. They refuse to embrace progressivism. Who's responsible? For people who are going to die. We're going to be thrown off their health insurance. An entire decimation of everything they worked on to get the Affordable Care Act, which was flawed in itself because of the insurance company's involvement. People don't understand. These GOP scumbags think we're all stupid. They hate the ACA because it was promoted for the entire nation by a black man. The ACA originally was a Republican plan, founded by Bob Dole, experimented with Romney in Massachusetts, Romney Care. It has the individual mandate in it that the conservatives, the fiscal conservatives, the pure conservatives love. And it's got the insurance companies. One of the only main reasons that these GOP creeps are so fanatic about killing the Affordable Care Act is because the black man promoted it. See, I recognize these GOP white bastards for what they are. White bastards! And I can say that because I got pale skin. Jewish though, so I'm not really pure. Who's responsible for the suffering? The religious right. Who tell you, oh, don't worry, this is a terrible world full of sinners, but don't worry, we're going to go to another world, a better world, so that we can keep this world as fucked up as possible. Who's responsible? The right-wing politicians and their rich friends, their corporate oligarch friends, the fascist oligarchs from Russia, who helped this creep Trump get in. And believe me, he's as guilty as sin, Trump, because if he wasn't, he would have already shown his taxes, and he would have already said, hey man, keep investigating, I'm right here, I'm cooperating. He is guilty. His party is guilty, and they're going to be responsible for people losing their health care so that the rich bastards can get more money. And they're going to kill people. People are going to die because of them. People are going to die as sure as you pull up a gun and start shooting. They're taking their fucking pens, and they're taking it and they're deciding, and he's going to put us in there, I made it! Trump care! Who's responsible for the evil that allows these Republican right-wing creeps to continue to deny that they're not giving us health care? They're getting rid of health care and disguising it as health care. Do they think that we're stupid? Do they think that the American people are that stupid? This is a war, folks. This is a war. Keep that in mind. It's a civil Cold War. And these Republican creeps and their Trump-Putin traitor creep are bound and determined to hurt as many people as possible except for the rich. Who's responsible? Who's responsible?